Hey, welcome back to Let's Blow Up Kindergartens. Let's play STALKER Pripyat. Boom! That concludes the episode. I'm fairly sure it's just a poltergeist in here. Don't really need to care too much about it. There it is. Yeah. Maybe a couple of them, but really nothing too major. That was both neat and pointless. Now where are we going? Again, they're empty. They're all going to be empty because this is this game and the devs didn't think to put anything actually in any of the openable or destructive containers. That was a stash behind them. Nothing there. Come on, where is it? I just need to blow it the hell up so that we can get rid of this blue. The audio almost sounds like a distorted version of the guards, the PA announcement in the military base just by the cordon in the first game once you attack that. I swear that line is nightmare fuel. So that line is nightmare fuel. Fucking rapey snagglepuss. Ugh. And we've got another pile of shit. Do we climb this one or eliminate the source of the interference? Okay, so we just lob a grenade at it. There we go. Well, hey there. Major, thank God I'm saved. How did you end up in here? I don't remember much. I was so scared I could barely think, and I don't even know what scared me. I just had a feeling I had to hide. So I ran. I remember streets, turning somewhere. I came to in this hole. That's what he said. The door was locked from the outside. I thought I was going to die in here. How did you find me? Actually, let's get the hell out of here and closer to the base. This place gives me the willies. Is it really going to just teleport us back to base? I have mixed feelings about that because, well... yeah, like... can we just play the game? Can we
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our doc again. So what happened?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanks for your help. By the way, the Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Also, Gary headed for Yanov's station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back for a few days.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we're now...
tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge.
What fridge? Where did you find it?
Where did I find it? I'd like to see you find anything in my state.
And what state would that be?
Not quite sure how to describe it.
Okay. Just give me medical supplies. Shut the fuck up. Oh, we can buy stuff. Because, you know, money is totally a thing we care about now.
Howdy.
Oh, hello.
I spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him, along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
No, this one's not. Okay, so he's got nothing for us. You can repair our stuff though, at least. Signal keeps appearing and disappearing. Is that it? I see, I need ammo. 545 assault, shotgun ammo, grenades, M209. And it's getting daylight. About fucking time. Now we're gonna swap off of our Gauss rifle. We don't need our Gauss rifle. This is basically a whole heap of running this bit. If memory serves. I may be wrong. Okay. You want to just kind of fuck off and or die. Like so. Quick save.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates.
Follow the signal, hey? We don't follow it through here. But we can, apparently.
The signal is gone.
Last known location. This is the bit that makes me hate the game. It's not a combat. It's not a boss fight. It's not even a puzzle. This is the bit that just made me flip a fucking table when I got to it. And that's saying a lot given what I think of this game as it is.
It's back. It's right next to you. It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack.
Get in the goddamn hole,
won't
Portman.
get us with our pants down this time.
Don't shoot. I'm headed to the main entrance.
Who are you?
My name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Yep.
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
An emission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
I'll contact my commanders right after the emission. Lieutenant, get him on the line as soon as you can.
So yeah, like I said, this is why I hate the game. Because you go through all this investigation, all these fetch quests and research and bullshit, and then STALKER turns up and he's like, "You didn't realize anomalies moved? Lol noob, you stupid. Get good." And you just want to hate yourself. So now we're waiting for a fucking blowout. Oh yeah, there it is. Can't sleep through it, can we? No. So, oh wait. What we want to do is actually talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I'll share anything I know as long as this information reaches the right people. I found your group's stashes on the way here. What did you find inside? I found these 3 notes. Thank you. Ghost and Fang were my friends. Together we managed to get past the S.T.A.L.K.E.R and reach the CNPP. Unfortunately, they both died. After our return, we parted company. I was wounded and stayed with the doctor at the swamps. I didn't see them again. It wasn't until much later that I had learned that Fang was killed by mercs and Ghost died because he trusted the scientists. Anyway, that's the past. Now I know what needs to be done to make sure that my friends did not die in vain. So we got more artifacts. What did you see in the sarcophagus? It's all fake. The monolith, the Wishgrider is just a lie. A device that clouds your mind, and the people behind it are hiding out somewhere else. Who's behind it? Let's see. Yeah, a stalker called Guide. Who is Guide? He's a legendary stalker that's taken lead you anywhere in the zone. Let's see. Keeper of Secrets, I believe. Stats. After getting the notes, S.T.A.L.K.E.R found a new reason to live on and make it to his objective whatever the cost. I think that gives him like double health for the end game or something. So that was why we held on to those notes. Can we just take the antibiotics? We can just take the antibiotics and skip the whole fucking thing. Hey look, stuff being placed in things we can't get to. Yay.
Contact HQ.
Roger.
Quick save.
HQ on the line.
Colonel, why did comms go down?
Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Okay. Alright, listen up. Operation Fairway is being taken over by the USS. Is Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R there?
Yes.
Okay. He's in command from now on. Tell him to stay put, to be contacted by his superiors shortly.
Roger.
Major Degtyarev here. I read you.
Good. As of this moment, you are responsible for completing Operation Fairway. Kowalski and the Stingray Squad will assist you. Report.
I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and he's offered us his cooperation.
Roger. Accept his offer. You know what caused our helicopters to crash?
Yes, I have the data, and S.T.A.L.K.E.'s information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
Good. That means we have until the next emission. We'll be collected together with the stalker from position B28. Stingray Squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air. Over and out.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major,
Okay.
can I have a word?
So among us, you and S.T.A.L.K.E.R have the most experience in the zone. The difference is that while S.T.A.L.K.E.'s experience remains hearsay, the fact that you're a pro is clear as day. What I'm trying to say is that I'm counting on you, Major. Keep an eye on S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's not many of us left. Okay, Major, the boys are good to go. Stock up by visiting Rochevets in Kirilov if you need. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, well, we're at the end game. We need ammo. 545, 545. Sorry, 556. Grenades, M209. And... oh, it's locked. Shit. So I meant to do the other bit with Gary and the Mercs, and now we're not going to get to do that, and I'm kind of butthurt about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like we did with Shadow of Chernobyl. We're going to choose our own ending. We're going to both we're going to play through this end game, but then there is the option for post game, and so that'll be where next episode picks up. Move out. Both of us.
Move out, squad.
Now we don't give two shits about the shotgun. We want that. Save.
Would you look at that? The sons of bitches actually made it. You were right, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Zombies!
Let's move to the right along the building.
I want the ending where we shoot the helicopters. Apparently we don't get that. The fuck is staying behind? Dude.
А гранату тебе, гад!
Yeah, I saw that. Where are we going? Where are we?
Там в здании около десятка зомбированных.
We're a fair way to go yet.
Move to the left and cover each other.
All right. Probably the most action we get all game. think he died of his wounds just before we got him then. Whoops. Eat shit. Is that everyone? Reload.
Stingray, where are you?
We're on the way.
Our orders are to take off if we come under attack, so hurry the hell up!
Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move!
Also, when we get to credits, because we're not finishing the Let's Play at this point,
We should go around the
I
building.
will actually skip the credits at the end of this one. So we'll see the ending, but we're not going to get credits. We'll do credits when we finish post-game stuff. Yeah, they can just do that. I'm not going to go firing a Gauss rifle into the middle of that group. Fuck.
Fire at will. Go!
Fuck you, buddy. Whoops. Oh, there's Kirillov. Oh, and of course now we get a controller. Where is he? Or we can just run straight through. Revive the medic.
We're taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Okay.
Shit! It's monolith fighters. Fire at will and keep moving toward the choppers.
Get to the chopper.
Come on, boys. One last push.
To the choppers, go! Go! Go!
And now it's tower defense. This bit we can do. Good shot. This bit we can do. Go splat. As you do.
Прикрой меня! Свалил одного!
Не уйдешь! Есть кто-то!
Sniper? Where? Oh, there. Oh, that was clumsy. And that. Oh, wow. Two. Of course we're out of ammo. God damn it. God damn it. Thank you. Wow, we failed. Oh yeah, they sound like they're quite fucked.
Внимание, противник!
Yay! Yeah, Strelok's not looking too good there.
Major Dictator, we're ready to go.
That chopper. I hope it was worth it.
Вали его, если высунется!
Are we ready to leave the zone? Yes, we are. And this is where I will leave it. I'll let the ending play out. I will skip the credits and I'll see you next episode. So from me, cheers.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, Diktyrev was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of psi devices obtained by Diktyrev alerted USS commanders. All the information gathered on X-designated laboratories was removed from military archives and filed as top secret. All personnel working in the zone were ordered to prevent the disclosure of information about the laboratories at any cost. Several experimental samples were made on the basis of technical documents for Item 62. Following a set of test trials, it was decided not to go ahead with large-scale deployment of the weapon due to the high cost of ammunition. Nonetheless, it would be reasonable to assume that further development of the Gauss rifle is ongoing. Sultan and his gang left the Skadovsk to do their shady business elsewhere after their attempts to capture the ship failed. The ensuing feeling of relative safety among stalkers led to a massive increase in the number of artifacts sold to Beard, causing his business to boom, while the formerly quiet Skadovsk bar became as popular as the famous 100 Rods bar, despite being almost in the center of the zone. Following the destruction of the Bloodsucker Lair, it's unlikely that anything could significantly change the state of affairs on the Skadovsk. The old ship became a temporary center of stability in the ever-changing world that is the Zone. A fragile balance was reached between freedom and duty squads at Yanov Station. Tired of the endless struggle, fighters of both factions started leaving their squads and joining the Free Stalkers. The scientific expedition, organized by Professors Herman and Ozersky, was a success. The data they collected facilitated the development of groundbreaking medicine and technology, which prompted the Ministry of Education to allocate additional funding for researching the Zone. Gary's stories about the Army's fate scared stalkers away from Pripyat. The few who dared to venture into the city ran into inexplicable phenomena, which added further dark strokes to an already gloomy picture of the dead city. The legend of the Oasis stopped being a legend. The identity of those who managed to find the way to the secret anomaly became an increasingly regular topic of conversation among stalkers. Despite this, the number of adventurers trying to find it remained high, something the bandits were quick to take advantage of, with constant offers to lead stalkers to the oasis, which usually ended in muggings at a safe distance from stalker camps. The area around Yanov Station continues to attract growing numbers of stalkers. The lack of dangerous mutants and abundance of anomalous areas have led to the area being referred to as a treasure trove, with increasing regularity. Rumors of Zulu's fate reached the leader of duty, General Veronin. Counter to most expectations, Veronin decided to posthumously award Zulu with the Silver Shield, duty's highest decoration. Stalkers at Yanov Station still think of Vano now and again, recording his lightheartedness and skills. While some aspects of his life are usually up for debate, one thing is clear. With his luck, looking for a road to Pripyat was a big mistake. Few noticed Strider's disappearance. His desire to work out a way of helping people who fall under the monolith's spell followed him to his grave. Senior Lieutenant Sokolov continued to take part in flying missions over the zone. During one such recon flight over Le Mans, his aircraft was shot down by mercenaries. 2 weeks later, he was picked up by a patrol near the cordon. Within a month of his rescue, Sokolov had left the Air Force, joining a civil airline instead. Having found out about his friend's fates, Carden gave up dreams of a stalker career. Having overcome his alcoholism, he moved to Yanov, where he partnered up with Nitro to set up a full-service repair shop. Both technicians gladly devote all their spare time to building a vehicle that could operate in the zone. Strelok passed on the information he obtained on his trip to the Chernobyl NPP to the USS commanders. This prompted the government to create a scientific institute for research of the Chernobyl anomalous area. Strelok took up the position of chief scientific consultant to the institute. Colonel Kowalski, commander of the Stingray Group, found his resting place not far from the majority of his squad. Their bodies were taken in by the zone, with nothing but old faded photographs left to remind the country of their sacrifice.